Welcome back everybody, and hello to the people here for the first time. My name is Underflow, and today we have a topic to talk about that's honestly wacky, silly, wonky, and a little bit goofy. So it's going to be talking about this video I saw on TikTok of this man giving his vows to his wife at his wedding. So as I was casually scrolling the For You page next to my best friend, we were seeing if we could find any wacky, funny videos to pass the time while we sat down and just sat down and vibed. So as we were scrolling, I came across this video saying, oh, I can't believe how he talked to her, how he said all this in his vows and stuff. And me being a little bit nosy and, just a little bit questioning of what the hell that woman was talking about, I decided, hey, let me find out, let me dig a little bit more. So digging is what I did, and as I dug, I may or may have not found the video. P.S. I did. So I clicked on that video, fully expecting there to be a massive overreaction of this man on the internet talking to his wife about his vows and vowing to her. But as I clicked on it, within the first 15 to 20 seconds, I was bewildered, flabbergasted, even my mouth was agape. I was shocked that he would say that, not only in front of his wife, but in front of his mother and her parents and everybody else around them. It must have been the worst wedding vows I've ever seen in my entire life, and I genuinely cannot believe what I have witnessed today on this planet called Earth. I am so fucking shocked that I think I'm going to move somewhere to Venus. I don't know yet, but we're going to find out, as long as I am as far away from him as humanly possible. But already, enough talking and rambling on. It's about time I showed you guys the actual video. Like I said, please be strapped in, buckle your seatbelt, drink a little bit of your funny funkle juice, and let's get ready to rumble, because it's going to be a hell of a ride.
Since the day we started talking, after falling through my bedroom window, within minutes I could tell you were the one for me. Then as time went on and I was falling deeper in love with you, I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please.
That line right there, 15 seconds in, he already drops that he's really easy to please, basically saying that anybody could have done what she did, and that, anybody's good enough for him, and he doesn't expect a lot, so that she's not good enough. That's pretty much what it's saying. That is one of the most downright goofiest things I've ever heard in my life, especially in a wedding vow. It's fucking insane to me how he wrote that to himself, sat down, pencil, pad, or even hell, a computer with a keyboard that has a backspace, and decide to write that and still read it out loud in front of not only his wife or soon-to-be wife, but his mother. That is insane. That is absolutely fucking insane.
Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty. Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons. Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie.
Okay, did anybody else fucking clock that at all? Imagine at your wedding, let's say this, hypothetically you're at your wedding in the next few years, whether you're a man, you're a woman, or whatever you like to identify yourself as. You're sitting there at your wedding with your significant other, and he hits you with a, man, you're so great, I love you so much, I want to be with you forever, I love you. Unless somebody, enter crazy person, whatever, enter somebody, would rather be with me, then I would rather be with them too. That is fucking insane. To say that in front of your wife on your wedding night, in front of not only her family, your family, but millions of other people on the internet, is fucking insane. That has to be one of the craziest things I've ever witnessed in my life. I don't even know if I could call that ballsy. That's just straight stupidity.
Since the beginning, I always told you I was going to make you the happiest woman in the world and give you everything I could possibly give. Well, today I'm taking it a step further and giving you my last name, the last name of champions. No one deserves it more. With you and the girls by my side, I feel like I can conquer anything. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
Alright, lil bro, we're halfway into your vows. Can we please stop it with all the sex jokes? We know that you may think she's attractive, but in marriage, looks is not everything it's about. I mean, anybody can understand it. Even if you are fucking stupid, which he very well may be, he can understand this. He is making himself look like such a fucking clown. The person that you saw on screen there say Michael and told him basically to shut the fuck up in the nicest way possible in front of a crowd of people was his mother. That is his mother listening to him saying the dumbest shit possible. I just don't get, nor do I ever fathom, how these are real, genuine humans. I don't know why, but this just reminds me of a hella big episode of Trailer Park Boys. This has to be one of the craziest crossover events in history. It feels like I'm watching something happen in fucking Star Wars. I don't really know what's going on anymore, but my god, is it fucking entertaining.
Everyone keeps telling me that marriage is going to ruin a lot of things, but I feel that's only if you let it. Even if we fight, argue, or don't see eye to eye on something, it'll never affect the way I love you. Marriage is something I take seriously and I only want to do once. After almost 10 years, I still stand by the fact that you're my soulmate and it'll never change.
Man, I just don't get how he's sitting here saying all this in such a shitty monotone voice. Like, he's looking right at his paper, not at her, not in the eyes or nothing, just going, yeah, so like, I love you and shit, but I mean, this ain't serious or nothing, so please just, try to be a little loose, just don't take this thing too serious. Why is he talking in such a fucking monotone voice? If that was me at my wedding, I'm gonna have some crazy fucking voice acting going. If you ever heard Goku scream from Dragon Ball Z, that's what it's gonna sound like when I'm giving my last final speech at my wedding. I'm gonna be the biggest badass there. Obviously that's a joke, but I won't be talking like this the whole time.
After today, the only thing changing is me having to deal with the ring on my finger. You will forever have my heart, and that's a promise till death do we part. P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
So as you can see, Keemstar, the Res God, decided to drop one final banger and hit us with the fucking Twinkie or the toaster strudel tech. That might be one of the craziest jokes I've ever seen. I don't know. It had the whole crowd laughing, all three of them that I heard. It might have been one of the craziest jokes I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I thought I could be a comedian one day, but maybe not. Maybe I have to train under Master Keemstar over here and learn how not only to rizz up a pretty woman and get a very nice marriage and never speak in anything but a monotone voice, or he can teach me to be so damn funny with his unappealing 13-year-old sex jokes. Now, as one final cherry on top, I thought it would be a good idea to not only show you his vows, but also hers. I am going to show you her vows right now, so here they are.
Wedding armor, my best friend, my biggest pain in the ass. Our venture started a little shy of 10 years ago. And in that 10 years, we have already accomplished so much together and created a beautiful life. When I met you in school, I started crushing on you, but I didn't dare let it be known because I thought you were too good for me. So I let it go. If they say if you truly love someone or something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, then it was meant to be. Now here you are standing in front of me on our wedding day. I'm more than thankful for every day with you. You have completely stolen my heart, and I honestly never want you to give it back. You are one of the most selfless, funniest, caring people I have ever met, not to mention very accident prone. We've created two of the most beautiful girls in this world together. We bought our first house. We've made it through the rough times and the good times. And since I have you, I know we will always make it through. Thank you for choosing me to create your life with. I know I'm no model, by far not a good cook, unless you want soggy meatloaf. And as we all know, I'm the real sleeping beauty with a temper.
See how that she had some actual emotion. Not only that, she goes on to mention how she's not a model, and then he goes on to mention how he would leave her for Margot Robbie. It's just kind of a fucking shitty situation. But I'm not going to shit on this couple too much, because if they're genuinely happy, that's really all that matters, and I do wish them best, and I hope that they are genuinely happy and just have a really wacky fucking way of talking to each other. But the bride did come out and say in a TikTok comment section that she is happy and none of what he said is a red flag. Maybe she doesn't know what the color red is, but I don't know. Anyway, I hope they're really happy in life, and I hope everything that they do when they become successful and whatnot. Anyway, that's really all I have to talk about today. Everybody have a damn good day, and I will see you in the next one.